So welcome for today's session. Uh, welcome you all the participant today. Today we have Mr. Vikash, fast and dynamic. New team is developing in all over world. I can say his team is developing all over the world, and he is having vast knowledge in network market, and I can see through his team the people are more professional, I can say. And moreover, the topic you can see today, the dog and the meat. So really different topic, I feel. So people are ready to listen from you, Mr. Vikas. The session handed to you, so we can start our session.
Thank you so much, sir. I hope I am audible for everybody. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, DXN.
Yeah, clear. Your voice is clear.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Vijay, sir, for giving me this opportunity to share what I have learned since so many years with everybody in and around DXN. So I am really which I that do you think that dogs love meat, or do you think that dog loves bones? Right? Dog loves bone. That's what we have heard, right? So we have this pet dogs, we have this artificial bone, and we give it to the dog, and the dog plays with it. So the question is, does the dog really love bones? Most of you would say yes, but the answer is no. He does not love bones. He loves meat, but he settles for bone. We all love so many things. No, we want to drive the Mercedes, want to drive the BMW, we want to live in a bungalow, but we settle for bone. We settle for a 2 BHK, we settle for a 920, we settle for a Honda City. So we love something else, but we settle for bones. So today I'm going to share a story of a dog called John. Now this wonderful dog called John, used to lure around a restaurant somewhere in the city. And every morning, he saw a truck, used to come and then load, they would load the previous day leftovers and things like that. And then the truck would go somewhere and drop the garbage in the open field somewhere, almost 5 kilometers away from the restaurant. So this dog once found out that it is not just the garbage which is getting loaded into the truck. In this truck there is a loaf of meat, which a leftover meat, which was not prepared the previous day, or which was not cooked, or some meat was overcooked. So he saw some meat being loaded in the truck, and this truck would go somewhere and drop it with the garbage. He saw that. And the next morning, he was waiting for the truck to arrive. It was early morning. The truck, the garbage truck arrived in the restaurant, and then, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, clear. Voice is clear. There is some network problem, could be, I think. Please carry on, no issues.
Okay, fantastic. So the next morning, what he did was he was waiting for this truck to arrive, and the moment he saw this truck, he realized that yes, today also some meat will be loaded. And then he saw that yes, meat was getting loaded. Some meat which was not cooked the previous day. It was getting loaded into the truck, and then the truck driver started the engine, and the truck started to move. Looking at this, John thought that if I have this meat, I will have a beautiful meal, because I'm a stray dog and I don't get the luxury to enjoy meat. I always get to have bones, but today I can have a lot of meat if I just go behind this truck and find out where the meat is getting unloaded. Once I find out where the meat is unloaded, I can stay over there every morning. I can have my meal. I can change my place. Instead of roaming around this restaurant, I can directly be at the field and I can enjoy meat every single day. So he got this idea that, oh yes, I have to change my place from my comfort zone to a zone, or to a place where I don't even know. I don't even know that if there are some other dogs who will chase me off. I don't even know that whether that place really exists. I don't even know whether that meat will be left, will be dropped like that, or it will be burnt. I don't know. But let me try. Let me find out a better way. Let me find out a way where I can have meat every single day.
Now, this is what we also think as human being every single day, that let me find out a place, where I get more money, get more success, I get more recognition, I get more name, I get more fame, I get to help more people, so we have all these prime motivation factor and we are always looking for it. But somehow we are stuck in that comfort zone. So this dog John was also stuck in a comfort zone, and he did not wanted to, go out and change the place, but somehow he decided, okay, let me follow the truck. So the truck driver started the engine and the truck started to move, and John started to move along the truck. Gradually, the truck took the speed and John started to run behind the truck. Looking at John, while John was running behind this truck, few dogs saw him, that another dog, his friend John, is running behind this truck. Then what happened after a while, that when John looked back, he saw that there are other dogs who are running behind the truck. He looked at left, he saw Tom running behind the truck. He looked at right, he saw Jerry running behind the truck. So now John felt that, wow, now I have two friends, my best friends, running with me, behind this truck full of meat. So there's so much of meat, we all can live happily after. And he was happily, now he's running more. So gradually now he started running 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and now they were getting exhausted. And in between, during that time, there were more than hundreds of dogs now started running, seeing all the dogs running behind this truck. So this Jerry and Tom saw John running, and now there are other dogs who saw Jerry and Tom running, and they all started running behind the truck. But eventually, when everybody started to feel the heat, they got tired. Running from so many minutes, it was exhausting. So what happened when John now looks at back? He sees that Jerry is not there anymore. He has stopped running, but there are still few dogs. When he looked at right, he saw that yes, there are again few dogs who have stopped running. But John knew what was there in the truck, and he kept running. Now after 5 more minutes, when he looked back, towards his left, he saw that Tom also stopped running, and he started telling John, "Don't do this. It's a waste of time. Why are you doing it? This truck is not going to stop. There is nothing. There is no achievement by running behind this truck. Leave it." But John did not listen. He kept running behind this truck. Finally, when the truck was almost about to reach, when John looked back, he saw nobody running, with him. And he felt little bad, but he thought, okay, no, it's okay. I will still run, and let me see where this truck finally stops. And eventually the truck stops, and then finally the meat was unloaded, and John had a full meal, and he then got the knowledge and the idea that yes, this truck comes here every single day. So John decided to change his location and wanted to be in a better place where he gets a lot of meat, not just bones. Now, when you look at this story resembles our business. A lot of people, run, in this business. They start working, but most of people quit. Now, my question to you is, why do you think that John did not stop running? Why other dogs stopped running? Why Jerry stopped? Why Tom stopped? Why John kept running? The simple answer to this question is that John was the one who saw the meat. Tom and Jerry were running because they saw John running. Most people join the business because they see you doing the business. No, they don't. You become an upline and they see you doing the business, so they do it with you. And when you are gone, they are gone, right? And even though you are running and they have not seen the meat, they will eventually stop. So what happens in our business? Most people quit because they don't see the meat which is there, but it takes time to get that meat. It takes a lot of effort. It takes sincere hard work. No, it was not easy for John to run for 5 kilometers and then get the meat. So this business has to be done for minimum 5 years. But you have to know that there is meat. Most people think, "Acha, aega, kab aega pata nahi. Paisa kab aega pata nahi," right? No, you don't know. You think, okay, this month I made only this much, that next month I made only this much. But if you are persistent with your action, if you don't stop like John, then eventually you will find the meat. But most people will join in your business and they will join just because you are there, or just because of the product, or just because of anything. And eventually they will say, okay, let me try it out, and they will run along with you, but they will quit. So as a leader, as an upline, what is my job? My job is to sow the meat to my team. I want to show them that John did a mistake. He did not tell anybody that there is a meat in the truck. He was happy that okay, everybody's running, but he did not realize that there is a meat, and I have to tell everybody that there is meat. But eventually, even if John tells that there is meat, not everybody will also believe. So even if I tell you that there is meat in this business, most of you will not continue doing this business after 3 years or 4 years, because I am telling you, you have not seen it yourself. My job is to show you the meat today. And see, I am an engineer, so I believe in numbers, because numbers don't lie. No, anything can lie, numbers won't lie, right? We always say, right? Numbers don't lie, facts don't lie. So I'm going to show you some meat today in the business. If you think that this meat is good enough, then don't stop running. Be like John, the dog which did not stop running because he knew that there is meat. So are you all ready to see the meat? Right? I hope everybody is ready to see the meat. Okay, fantastic. So we all know that, okay, the DXN business income plan. Now there are 10 ways to earn money. So first 9 ways comes under this SIMP or systematic, the monthly plan which we have. And the 10th way is the icing on the cake. So you see, as I say that when I was working in a corporate, they had this vision statement, and they had this projection statement. They had a projection that, okay, by this year we'll reach this number, by this year we'll reach that number. So they had this vision and projection everywhere on the walls of the office. So imagine that where I worked in a company, that company has their vision and mission statement, projection statement. Have we ever made our projection? We are also in business, but we fail to understand the projection. So let us have our vision statement. Let us have our projection. Because without projection, there cannot be any vision, right? So let us do some projection. So we all know that, okay, in SIMP business plan, we have this benefit. There are 9 types of income, and the bonus structure starts from 1000 PV accumulated and goes up to 45,000 PV. That is star associate. That is almost 21%, and 25% for qualified star. So I hope everybody understands that I am not going to discuss the business plan in detail, but I'm just going to give you a general overview of the business plan. And I want to show you that how beautifully, if we just keep working for 4-5 years, where we will reach, even with the smallest of percentage which we can have. Let's say the average I take as a 10%, right? Let me take an average of 10%. So now if you see this projection, assuming that everybody is doing 1000 PV, that is 3000 worth product every month, and approximately that is 36,000 per year of a distributor or a customer is spending. Now let me tell you that why in this, you can see that this generation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and customer plus distributor. Now who is this customer plus distributor? Now customer is somebody who will not build the business. So according to our terminology, customer is somebody who is not going to build the business. He is not a distributor. But a distributor is somebody who is going to build the business and also consume the product. Now there is a very interesting question which I always ask my team. Now tell me, who is the better customer? A distributor, a good distributor is the best customer. A customer is not a good customer. A distributor is the best customer in DXN or in any direct selling company. Because see, I am a distributor, and I can tell you that my personal PV goes up to 10,000, 11,000 rupees, 11,000 PV per month. How many of you have customers who only do 11,000 PV per month? But there are distributors in my team who do 5,000, 6,000, 3,000, 5,000, 4,000. So they do more PV than the customer does, because customer will only buy what he needs. But a distributor will not only just buy what he needs, he will also do some retail, and he will use all the products. If there is a product available in DXN, he will replace that brand with DXN. So that's an ideal example of a good distributor. So if you see the same projection in first generation, if let's say there are three distributors which you recruit, I'm saying distributors. These distributors are people who are doing what you did. What you did 3. You had 3 distributors. You recruited 3 distributors. So if let's say that 3 distributors spend 3,000 rupees per month. So according to the business plan, your entire income of 1 year becomes 6,000. Now my question, now some of you will ask, Vikas, for 1 year, I'll make only 6,000. I am spending 3,000 rupees per month in the product. See, product, what you're spending is your expenditure, not your investment. And here you recruited only 3 people. I am taking an example that you took 1 year to recruit 3 people who are willing to do the business, who are willing to consume the product, and also willing to expand the business like you did. What you did? You did 3 in a year. So in the second year and in the second generation, they also do same thing. Now your team is, they say that a leader is as good as his team. So if you take 1 year to recruit 3 distributors, let's say they also take 1 year to recruit 3 distributors each. So now there are 9 distributors. There are 9 distributors, and your income is how much? 18,000 rupees in a month. Still, you did not reach the amount you are spending per month, because that, again, see, when I say that amount which you are spending per month is 3,000 and yearly it is 36,000, this is not an investment. This is your expenditure. This is your, anyways, you are going to spend that money in in your other brands. Let's say you have copy of other brand. Let's say you have anything of other brand. You are going to anyway spend that money. But I am just telling you that by diverting your money, you get a business plan, right? So by diverting his energy, John started running towards a truck which was loaded with a meat. Anyways, John had to struggle every day to find food, but he just diverted his energy and started running behind the truck, right? Because he saw the meat. So these numbers are derived number based on our compensation plan. So these numbers won't line, and there are people who have done that, doing that, and still there will be many more in future who will do it. So in the third year, these 9 people do the same. Now you have 27 new distributors, 27 plus 9 plus 3. So 27 new distributors in third year. So your income total in the third year will be 54, 18 and 6. So it comes around how much? It comes around 60, 70, 80,000 rupees in third year. If you do the total. So in fourth year, you had only 81. Now you have only 81 distributors who are willing to do what you have done. What you did recruited 3 people. You are mentoring them. You are training them. You are coaching them. You are doing it part time. The best thing is, now your income in the fourth year is 1,62,000 plus 54,000 plus 18,000 plus 6,000. So that comes around approximately 2.5 lakh rupees. 2.5 lakh rupees in the fourth year. The money which you spent to buy the product was only 36,000. Now in the fifth year, my friend, now you gave the mentorship, you gave the training, you are very lazy, you did only 3, and you are telling everybody to do what you did, or you will not tell, because people will just do what you did. So they will do what you did, and now your team size is 243 distributors, and now your income of that year is 4,86,000 plus 1,62,000 plus 54,000 plus 18,000 plus 6,000. So you have now an income of approximately 6.5 lakh rupees in the fifth year. Now tell me, how many people in Bangalore have a package of 6.5 lakh rupees per year, per annum? Very few people, right? Even if you do this business part time, let's say your package is 20 lakh rupees per annum. But don't you think if you build this business part time, 6.5 lakh rupees per annum from the fifth year will help you to pay some bills? Now I know that Vijay sir will not be happy that I am showing so low number. I'm just talking about 6.5 lakhs. What to do, sir? We are from middle class people, and middle class people, if I talk 60 lakh, people will switch off their mobile phone and they will say that I will never attend Zoom meeting. I am talking about a number which everybody can believe, right? Yes, there are other numbers which I can show you and which is real, which there are people who are making millions of dollars per month from DXN. But let us talk as an average normal person and see that even if you from fifth year onwards you make 6-7 lakh rupees per month with the same plan. I have not yet reached to the IOC. Will that energy, will that running behind the truck be worth? Now people will call you crazy, right? For 1 year you worked very hard, and in all these 5 years, which year you worked the hardest? Now this is also one more important thing which people fail to understand. Now you might look at the number and you see, okay, 6,000, and then the fifth year I'll make approximately 7 lakh rupees. So I think in the 5th year I'll work very hard. No, the hardest year or the hardest work which you need to do is in the 1st year. And you know what? You will be underpaid. You will feel like it's slavery. But that's how every business works. It is not just about network marketing. It's not about just direct selling business. Every business model works the same way. Do you think that the person who made this Central Mall or this Garuda Mall, do you think they recovered their money in the 1st year? No, right? They would have also made very little money when you compare to the investment which they did. So in 1st year, you work the hardest and you get paid the least. 2nd year, no, they say in our business, 1st year hard work, 2nd year, so 1st year mad work, not hard work. I'm so sorry. 1st year mad work, 2nd year hard work, 3rd year smart work, 4th year no work, 5th year you don't know where the money is coming from because neither you are working, neither your top leaders are working, but still you and your leaders are making money. So this is network marketing, and this is why most people fail. This is why you saw that Tom and Jerry stopped running after a few minutes because they got exhausted, because they thought, okay, why am I wasting so much of time and energy running behind this stupid truck, just looking at John. So I am that dog John who knows that there is meat in this business because I have seen it. I know it. I have seen it. I have experienced it, so I know it. And therefore, I urge all of you watching this webinar that don't stop running. I showed you just a normal number. I just showed you 3. But nobody asked you to just recruit 3 distributors. You can recruit 6, you can recruit 9, you can recruit 90, you can recruit 900. But it is all about duplication. So I took an example that even if 3 people duplicate, that becomes 7 lakh rupees from the 5th year. Doing it part-time, will that be great? Now you can do this calculation when the session is over. You can do this calculation with 6 distributors because that's how you also become diamond. You can see that you will be amazed with a number. Now you will find out that 10, 20, 30 lakh rupees per month. Yes, per month. Now let's move to the next projection. Now this is a wonderful business model where we have both SIMP and IOC, and this is why I love DXN compensation plan, because you get both the benefits of generation and binary. So if you look at this compensation plan, DXN compensation plan, on one side you have the SIM plan, other side you have this icing on the cake. And when you look at the icing on the cake, it's very simple. See why we are here. What is network marketing? Network marketing is getting the products and services out there in market through network of people. Now through the reference, this is how every product is moved, right? So if I do this IOC is what? You take, you buy one shot 20,000 rupees product, and you get this IOC package where this is also a business package where you get to choose your product. At the same time, this becomes a business unit which can give you a residual income for rest of your life. No need of annual maintenance, no need to match, no need of pair, no flush out, no carryover. So what you will find out that even if you have one leg running, you still make money. So in first generation, let's say again you have only 3 distributors who took this IOC. So 3 distributors who took this IOC. So first generation you make 15%, so you made 4,500 rupees. In the second generation, so now you add 6,000 in the SIM plan and 4,500 in the IOC plan in the entire year. So that becomes 10,500. Second year or the second generation, 9 IOC, 10%, that is 9,000. Third year or third generation, 27 and 13,500. Fourth generation, you can see 5%, 40,000. If you look at 8th generation or the 8th year, that becomes 31 lakh rupees. If you look at the 9th generation, it becomes 98 lakh rupees. You got it? So this is what I'm talking about. If you look at these, and these projections are real. These projections are real. There are real people who are doing it. It's not just on the paper. It is, it is actually practically possible. Now, what if you combine both SIMP and IOC, right? Will that be great? Yes, absolutely, right? Now, I take an example of by combining both SIMP and IOC. So what do I say that, okay, let's say it is me or you who get started with the business, and you have 3 customers and 3 distributors. 3 customers means people who are not ready to build the business, and 3 distributors means they are ready to do what you are doing. So they are ready to build their distribution network. See, every business. No, I feel very sad for people who call this chain business, because if you look at any business model, this is how it looks like. If you look at, people say, okay, log jodne hain, oh, I have to bring people. Now tell me one business where you don't have to bring people. Amazon wants more and more people to come to their platform. Flipkart wants more and more people to come to their platform. A normal shopkeeper wants more and more people to come and visit their shop. Everybody wants more customer in their business. So this is also a business. So what is the problem if I am adding people in my network? Is there a problem? I don't think there is a problem. So if this, not everybody will understand. No, they say that saap ke, bhains ke aage been nahi bajate, right? So it's no point breaking my head and explaining somebody who is a lunatic. It's very simple that, okay, let's say these 3 customers of mine, they don't understand the business model. They just want to use the product and be happy. But there are 3 people, crazy people like me, who have seen the meat and they are wanting to build the business. So what happens in the first generation, I have these 6 people, out of which 3 are, 3 of them are customers and 3 of them are distributors. So what these 3 people, D1, D2 and D3 are doing, they are doing the exact same thing what I did. What I did, I had 3 customers and 3 distributors. Now D1 will have 3 customers and 3 distributors. D2 will have 3 customers and 3 distributors. D3 will have 3 customers and 3 distributors. And we will duplicate this. So once you duplicate that, if you see your bonus, let's say you do that in your first month, let's say you do this business very seriously, you are a full-timer in your mind, in your heart, in your body, in your soul, and you are doing this business. And in the first month, you had 3 people. Now, these distributors whom I'm talking about, these distributors have taken IOC, because if you want to build a business and you have not taken IOC, there is no point. So, distributors are somebody who has taken both SIMP and IOC, but a customer is somebody who has just taken IOC, just taken the SIMP plan, because the normal average plan, and they are consuming the product. So, if you see that from IOC, your income, let's say you recruit 3 distributors, is 4,500 rupees. From SIMP, as a distributor, now these 3 distributors will fetch you 216 rupees. Now this is slavery, right? 216 rupees. See, it's very simple. If you understand the power of compounding, this is 8th wonder of world by Albert Einstein. Power of compounding is the 8th wonder. Somebody called it the 8th wonder of world, not just like that. There must be a reason, and that's a mathematical reason. I will tell you a story at the end of the session. So SIMP, SIMP or the systematic monthly plan from distributor is 216 rupees, and from the customer is 324 rupees. So the total income is 5,040 rupees. In the second level, now this you will decide when you want to do it, right? This you will decide. It's purely your decision. So IOC 9, so that is 9,000 rupees. SIMP, you have 2,520 rupees, and from the customers you have 792 rupees. That comes around 12,000 rupees. So this is second month or second level. So if you do this business in the second month, you can reach 12,312 rupees, which is not bad, right? Let's go to the third level. What if that D1 who recruiter had D1 dash now does the same thing? So now you see your income is 18,000 rupees. What happened with the fourth generation? Your income is 53,000 rupees per month. Yes, per month. Now look at this graph, this chart, this table. You see IOC is 40,000 and SIMP is 12,000, right? Now let us see. Eventually, when you go to 5th generation, 6th generation, you will see that you'll be surprised to know that the bonus from SIMP will become more than the bonus from IOC. That's how they say IOC is like girlfriend and SIMP is like wife. Permanent, right? Just kidding. Huh? What will it take to build the business? Now, okay, I showed you the meat, but not everybody attending this webinar will be active in the business after 1 year, 2 years, 3 months, whatever. So what will it take to build the business? If you understand residual income, you would walk through a brick of wall to get it. No? If you understand residual income, you would walk through a brick wall to get it. Now, this was said by Art Jonak, who is a successful multi-billionaire, you can say, and he talked about residual income and passive income. See, I am telling you from my own experience that it is amazing. Don't you think, you lying down on a beach somewhere in a beautiful island, all alone, or maybe with your girlfriend or spouse, or with your family, and you are having this beautiful, fermented beer, and you are still making money without you being there. You are sleeping and you are making money. Now I have my team in Canada, I have my team in Pakistan, I have my team in Sri Lanka, I have my team in Dubai, and you won't believe in some countries where I'm sleeping. The team in Nigeria, I have a team in Nigeria, beautiful team getting developed in Nigeria. So you see that when I'm sleeping, I'm making money. And all these people I did not recruit. My team did it. So I thank my team, for doing that hard work. I should not thank them because they are doing it for themselves. I really appreciate my teammates for doing that hard work because their leader does that hard work. I believe in one thing, that hard work in the right platform will help you reach the right destination. So it takes the understanding of residual income. It takes your understanding about that meat. That meat is that residual income. In last 3 years, except 2019 and 2019 till June. So I have traveled to more than 11 countries for 285 days because I was enjoying residual income. And I know what it is. And that is why I don't hesitate running. And that is why I keep running, I keep running, I keep running. Because I know that how it feels when you are traveling around the world, when you are enjoying, you are meeting the best of people, you are going to the best of places, most beautiful places, party places, you can party as much as you want, and still you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about time because you have the time and you have the money. So whenever I go to a country, some people say, for how many days? I say, I'm going for a month. I say, what will you do there for a month? I said, what will I do for there, if I go there for a week? Because I'll not be able to see it. If I have to enjoy a place, I have to be there for a month at least. Now, if somebody comes to India, you can't expect to travel India in 1 month. No, it will take years together if you want to see the entire country. But there are other countries which are not as big as India, but if they're 1 month, 20 days, 30 days, you can really enjoy it. And not only traveling, because my passion is traveling, I'm talking about it. Whatever is your passion, whatever is your dream, if you know if there is a meet, then my dear friend, don't stop running. Thank you so much for listening. I hope it made sense. See you very soon on 19th, where we will be having a mega BOM with Dr. Malti Ramani and SN Sethi sir, Crown Diamond from Karnataka. I'm really excited for 19th. Let us invite, let us have maximum people to this session on 19th, and let us amaze people with our products and services. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Vijay sir, for giving me this opportunity.